with DJ Tezzy.
Let's get it, bro. What's up, world? It's your boy LC. You heard. I had to drag my boy Tezzy Baby, aka DJ Tezzy, back into the studio because the fans want to know a few things about last night. So for the people who didn't catch it, last night we had DJ Tezzy Baby mixing K-pop songs live. He hadn't heard these songs. We gave him the K-pop-a-thon playlist, and I think you went in, bro. What you think? How did you feel about the music you were hearing?
Man, I felt pretty good. First of all, what up, world? It's DJ Tezzy in the building. Shout out to Higher Faculty. I appreciate y'all for having me in the building. Man, K-pop-a-thon, amazing. At first, I was like, man, I don't know how I'm going to be able to mix this music, but I just was like, let's go with it.
Right.
First beat I hear, first beat drop I'm going to hear, I'm going to just mix it with the next one. You know, y'all threw a list at me, and I was like, let me make sure these beats match up and kind of go from there, you know what I mean?
So that first one we threw at you was 90s Love, man, and I thought that you handled that well. And the reason why we did that is because that's the first K-pop song that I heard. That's the first K-pop song that Fredo heard. And after 90s Love, I was like, just do your thing. So, man, just from the list of songs, I kind of took some notes for you because you had never heard any of this. You really liked Take Off by Wavy. Man, that's the one that's like ding 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 ding
with the click clack in it.
Yeah, that's your jam.
That was fire. Fire.
Yeah.
That was fire.
You were definitely feeling NCT 127 Punch, and then that ATs. That holla holla
with like a female at the beginning of it.
That's not a female voice, but yes,
that's
the one that you ran back, bro.
Yes, because the intro was crazy.
Yeah,
like, it didn't come in hardcore like the rest of them. You know what I mean? Which nothing's wrong with that, but it brung you something different.
Right.
It came in so perfect, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
What am I listening to? You know what I mean? Just real talk. But it was fire. Monster, right?
Yeah, that's Monster by EXO. We're going to go back and actually let him like listen to these songs and have more time to do some separate mixes on his own that we're going to stream live and do all kinds of crazy stuff with. But we ended it with that Blackpink. It's going to be his first time hearing Blackpink. Let's get it. Ooh, this must be the remix, bro. This must be the remix. That do. Oh my gosh,
when we went stupid, right?
We went stupid on that bug, bro.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That was fire.
Yeah,
that Blackpink.
I was telling them earlier in the other video, I was asleep because I had to crash in the studio last night. It was a late night, crazy day. And Tez called me, and I got up, and the first thing I answered the phone, and he was just like, Blackpink! And we just busted out laughing. I was like, you don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
I don't.
But that Blackpink
but
is
I'm
going
find
in.
out.
I'm going to find out
what I'm talking about.
Hey, so just so they know
we'll find out what the hype is about. You feel me? But I'm feeling it.
Yeah,
My bad.
No, you're good, bro. They got to know some backstory on us, bro. Because you're one of the first people I met when I came to Ohio. We were on the same Pee Wee football team, bro.
Yep,
and we have been boys ever since. But I have been saying this my entire life, that this is my all-time favorite DJ. He was the first person to ever give me a burnt CD. And I used to be begging like, Tez, please make me a mix. I still have like one or two, and they might be super scratched up. But it's like a trophy to me, bro. How did you get started in DJing?
You know, that's one of them old school locker room mixes that we used to jam to. You know what I mean? We just used to have a lot of fun with the music. And long time ago, I'm like, I'm gonna just make CDs and just make them for myself. And one day, took one to the locker room, and everybody wanted a CD, so I started making CDs, selling them $3. I go buy 10-pack, probably a 10-pack of CDs, and selling them $3 a piece, which ain't much, but
At that time,
whatever you want me to put on it, up to 15, 20 songs, I'll load it up for you.
See, he would sell me the CD for $3, and I'll turn around and sell it for $7.
Right.
Like just hustling. Like before, I'm telling you, before we even knew anything, we was hustling, and it was all about the music, man.
Yeah, it was always all about the music.
So tell them about how far you've come as as a DJ. That they know a little bit now that you've always loved music, but you actually do this professionally, right?
I do a lot of private events, weddings, birthday parties, ECT. It's been a long journey, you know what I mean? It was a overnight fall in love. I fell in love with DJing overnight, and it just randomly happened. Like the whole CD thing, I was making CDs for female here in Middletown. She was having a little birthday party, and I'm like, here you go. I'll get this CD together for you. Well, she had a birthday party, and she didn't have a DJ. So she called me. She like, I need you to, is there any way you can play those songs that you put on this CD for me? Is there any way you can play those songs for me at my birthday party tonight? I need a DJ. And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't do all that. Like, I throw a couple songs and just let them play. But, the mix was so fire. She wanted me to DJ her birthday party. I said, I'll see what I can do. I'll get some software, play some music, and throw it on there for you. So I got on Virtual DJ.
Wow.
That was my first DJ. Right now I use Serato DJ Pro, and it's awesome. I love it. Have no complaints. But I was using Virtual DJ, which is also fire too, for any DJs out there that thinking of different ways to use their music. Those two are my top favorite. Okay. But anyways, I downloaded some software and went to the bar and just let it play. And, it seemed like everybody was enjoying themselves, having a good time. So I was like, I could probably do this. Yeah. So, fell in love with it overnight. And whenever I get a chance, I just get my practice on, see what I can do with it. I'm trying to take it to the next level. You feel me?
I've watched you progress. I've always applauded you. You've been my favorite. And it's amazing that you're actually coming on alongside of us on this journey. So a lot of the people's, I kind of just want to scroll through because, you haven't seen any of this, as far as comments and everything. You're in demand, bro. If you look at this, like people are asking us, this is Ashley Whittail. 32 minutes ago, she said, bro, can y'all open up a K-pop club when the pandemic is over?
Wow, that's
this
awesome.
Is amazing. All bops. Let's see.
Awesome.
We'll go through a couple of these. Audience needs more of this. This was awesome. Crystal D, congrats on 20K subs. Yeah, so,
yeah, congratulations, man.
Hey, thank you, man.
Shout out to my boy LC and Fredo. They are out here killing it, working. Congratulations, my man.
Yeah, and I always just give it right back to the fans because if they weren't sitting here watching us, then we wouldn't have anything, man. But yeah, man, you're definitely in high demand. So here's my question. So I got this from the Discord. They were like, is this something that he can do monthly? Is this something he can do weekly? How are you feeling? We threw you into K-pop. We don't know if you're ready to, tuck your tail and run or if you're like, I need more of that. What's your thoughts, man?
Man, like I said, I enjoyed it. I loved it. It's something that I can do anytime. You know what I mean? It's just getting into different music.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of R&B, hip-hop, top favorite right now. I really don't have a top favorite song, because there's just so much good music in the world right now.
Right, there is.
All music is used, in my perspective, is used in a different way. You can hear whatever you want to hear, but right from wrong, you know what I mean? You take music and you just use it to your own power. Everybody listens to music in a different way. So, getting into the K-pop was like, wow, this is super different. You know what I mean? But I can do something with this. Yeah. And I got to figure out what they talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like
I got to figure out what some of the lyrics meaning of the lyrics. So, yeah, it's something that I could get into. I enjoyed it. Like I said, y'all threw those songs at me, and I'm like, I'm going to see what I can do.
Right. And you're a lot like me. He was the first question he asked when we were done recording, he was like, man, I need a lyric sheet because, you're a professional DJ. So Tell them about that time where you actually had to DJ a song and it was in a different language and you were like, oh, I got to look these lyrics up because I don't want to, you know, have a sad song follow a party song and throw off the whole vibe. You know what I'm saying? So you did excellent just from going off of the beats last night, which was crazy.
Man, that's funny that you said that. We was just talking about that yesterday.
Right.
You know what I mean? First of all, shout out to my woman, my beautiful queen. She's Latino, so, you know, she had wanted me to play some music for a party around the first time we got together, and I didn't know the lyrics. And I'm like, how am I going to blend the next song with the next song because I don't know what they're saying. So, you know, I had to get into the different genres of Latin music. You know, I don't speak any Spanish. I know I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Don't judge me. But I don't speak any Spanish. I don't speak any foreign languages, which, you know, K-pop and Spanish music make you want to, you know, go pick up Rosetta Stone in a heartbeat.
Right, for real.
So you know what these people are saying. You feel me? But
yeah, I agree.
The beats and just the way you can use, you know, music and DJing is just crazy by just mixing the beat, you know, kind of going with the flow.
Right.
So,
and he hasn't even got the full experience because he's not even seen these music videos, let alone has he got to like actually sit down and listen to all the tracks that we have. So, man, they're asking for it, man. We always try and give the fans what they want. You might have to hop in on some of these reactions with us, bro.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah.
Like I said,
get it going for real.
You have always introduced me to like new sound. This has been going on since we were 10 years old.
Literally.
Like, this man has full control of the aux cord, and I have no problem with that, bro. Like, no problem with that. So we're going to have to definitely set up some streams. Big fish. Now, listen, this is my fishing partner, too. I'll give him a quick story. Here's a quick version. I'm a huge fisherman. I took Tezzy Baby with me. We were in high school, right? Sophomores, I think.
Sophomores.
And I knew he wasn't going to want to stay all day. And when I go all day. So I'm like, man, we got a little bit of a drive. Don't get in this car and be telling me you want to go home. As soon as we get there, the water's still, ain't no fish biting. He's like, bruh, I'm ready to go.
It's time to get out of here. I couldn't handle it.
Long story short, me and this man fish tournaments one night a week in the summer. And it's like on a Wednesday or Tuesday. And we stay out there all night, listening to music all night, clowning all night, bro.
Right.
And like he went completely from not trying to bait the hook himself to like he's going without me now.
Larry would take me out to the lake and I would be ready to go in the first 10 minutes. I'm like, bro, I can't do this until I caught my first fish.
I remember that, bro. The look in your eyes, bro. You felt that vibration on that line, and you were like breathing hard when I netted it and put it in. You was like, bro, what do I do? I'm like, you got him, bro. This really meant, bro. It was crazy.
Now I'm a lifer, though.
Yeah, you're a lifer.
That's my dog, right?
We're gonna get some footage. Let us know if you want some footage of us out on the lake. That means Action Fredo's gonna have to come along too. We're gonna throw him on some big cats.
Definitely.
Shout out my man John over at Triangle Lakes too. Man, you've done so much for me, bro. I appreciate you. The last thing I want to say is just for the people, and maybe even an introduction to a new genre of music. This man made me a custom wedding mix. He was the DJ at my wedding. He is the result of me having the most lit wedding in the history of existence. I don't care. I've been to a ton of weddings. I'm not biased just because it was mine. Have you been to a more lit wedding? If you have, just let me know, bro.
I have not. I promise you,
insane in there. My groomsmen had their shirts off. They were standing on tables like, bro, it was all from the music, man, and the personnel. Shout out my dogs. But we might have to give y'all a snippet of one of my favorite songs. It's not a K-pop song, but that's okay. He remixed this Mute Math song. I'm not going to give you the title. We just got to get you doing that for him,
It's
bro.
fire, too.
We got to get you doing that for him. But, hey, man, thanks for coming back. You might be sticking around for a while. We might have to kidnap him. It's your boy LC, you heard.
It's your boy DJ Tezzy.
Till next time. Peace.